Banks FX. Lord Banks FX welcomes you to this live stream of live Forex trading. A whole 3 hours of news.
We begin with that wild ride on Wall Street.
You're seeing new record highs on the S&P and Nasdaq.
Interviews.
Some will make money, some will lose money, but that's just the way the market's always worked.
Analysis and live trades. So sit back, lock in, and load up your trading terminals. And let's get this rocket to blast off. Introducing your host, Lord Banks FX. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks. We're back for another one, baby. Let's get it. All right. Move this out the way. Let me get TikTok situated here, because you know how they get when they can't see the screen. All right, you guys can see the numbers. You guys can see the screen. Cool. It's been a while, brother. What's good? All right, so good morning, Antonio, Jess, CJ, what's good? MS, Sam the Gamer, what's good? Welcome back. We are back for another one. Let me turn this on. You guys can hear me okay? See me okay? All right. A couple things, guys. So I'm only doing lives Tuesday through Thursday. I'm not trading on Monday or Friday, so if you guys are looking for me on Monday and Friday, I'm not on. Just a heads up. Is the volume too loud? Is it too loud or too low? On YouTube. I want to hear the horns tonight. Yeah, we're trying to make it happen, baby. All right. Too low? Okay. Let me turn it up. Can you hear me better now? Better now? All right. I gotta turn this down. Yeah, because it's because I can hear the audio coming back at me, but I'm here with it now. All right, guys, let's get it. So you know how we do. This is GJ. We're gonna do our initial analysis, and then I'll go over requests and go over all those other things. Okay, but just wanted to make that quick announcement that I'm trading live Tuesday through Thursday. Monday and Friday I will not be on. Okay, so you know how we do clean charts, no indicators, straight price action, clean the charts off, and top down analysis. So this is GJ. We're looking at it on the monthly, and we're going to pay attention to what's been going on the previous couple of months here. We've been on a nice little bull run here. Looks like price is beginning to exhaust. We have this wick to the upside where it rejected on the left hand side over here. Looks like it's rejecting this little area over here. For my TikTok people, this little area over here. Okay, so it would be interesting to see this start to fall maybe at the end of the month, to see if we end up bearish here, to give us that confirmation of price reversal on a higher time frame. As of right now, it looks like it's still playing within the range of the previous month where the volume was at. So let's move down to the weekly, and we start to get a better picture here on the weekly. For the past couple of weeks we have been bearish, been moving to the downside. We did have this push up here, then we have this price exhaustion doji here, wick rejection, then move to the downside. It looks like there is a little level of support here, so we're testing that, but we did already go ahead and wick lower than the previous low from last week, so that could be an indication of a continuation to the downside. Let's see what the daily has given us. So we're looking at the daily here, and what do we see? So we see some of the same price action here, that it's pushed down, created the new low, breaking the market structure up to the upside. So it's now moving to the downside. Looks like it pulled back here, nice rejections here, and then this is consolidation, then the continuation. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about here at this point is that this hasn't created a lower low from here, right? So it looks like it's holding this little level of support, but at the same time it's holding but moving to the downside. So it could be picking up volume before it pushes up significantly, maybe to test this level up here. We do have this bullish doji going on right here that could be an indication of price reversal, or well, actually it's a bearish doji, but this consolidation phase right here, depending on how this candle closes for the daily, could tell us more as far as which way we're headed. But you see the downtrend here, right? It is creating lower lows with the wicks, but really kind of holding this level overall. So let's look at the 4 hour. And the 4 hour is where we want to start to identify our zones, or tops and bottoms. And this is just giving us a play area basically to look at where we want to be able to execute trades, okay? And the way we identify that is we're looking for a level of support or key area or supply and demand zone, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be basically where you see price reacting multiple times, okay? So you see here that it's pushed up, then we have price respecting this level here and then continuing to push up. Came back down, respecting it, pushed up. Came back down here, respected it, pushed up. It's down here at this point and it's pushed up from here. So could we expect that this begins to start to test the resistance levels to the upside? Could be. You know, my job as a trader is not to predict price, it's to react to it. So I'm just going to mark it up here like I would any other day, and then let the market let me know what it wants to do, okay? So I like these two zones there, and I'm going to come down to the 1 hour just so I can refine my zones just a tad here. Just a tad. So I like this, I like that. I'm going to move this down just a bit. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now I'm going to move down to my 30-minute. Actually, I'm going to move down to my 15. And in the 15, what I'm looking for is I'm looking to establish a range, okay? And a range is basically somewhere where it's currently at that I can see it potentially breaking out of, and from the current price. So the current price is right here. I see the top right here. And if I move to the left, you know, we break out from here. I would probably move it right above there. We have nice clean price action to the upside right there. Now, if we're breaking out to the bottom here, down here, breaking below there, we have some nice clean price action down to here, right? So what I want to do now is, once I establish those first levels, is I want to measure the range to see if that is worth it for me. So to the top side, it's about a 47 pip range. I feel like we could definitely, remember the goal here on the lives is we're looking to catch 10, 15, 20 pips, right? So measure to the downside, and it's about 61 pips. So I'm pretty sure within this range, I can catch 10, 15, 20 pips. Does that make sense? Okay. So once I've established that, I can go ahead and look at potentially other levels, right? So if we break above here, you know, I would be looking at the tops of these wicks, breaking above there. I would be looking at this area up there. Okay, now to the downside, if we break below here, really I don't have much till, you see, breaking below here, you know, we're looking at price action way over here. So I would probably put, you know, target there, and then a target at the bottom of this. But I want to be real careful, because remember, this gray zone down here at the bottom is our 4 hour level of support. So that is going to be some tough support to get through. We're definitely going to need some volume to break through that, okay? Move this a little bit to the side here. And really, this little pattern here is really nice to move to the downside, but I'm not gonna try to jump into a trade within this range. So I'm just gonna let that one pass through, okay? All right, so now that I've established our range here, what we're gonna do is go ahead and set an alert. So what I want to do is that the price is crossing to the upside so I can see it and hear it for a potential buy, and if the price is crossing to the downside for a sell. And remember, we want the candle to close, so we're gonna put once per bar close. Let me go ahead and edit this because I don't think I did that on that one. Yeah, once per bar close to the upside buy. Okay, so basically, remember guys, just because it's crossing here doesn't mean I just go ahead and jump into a sell or jump into a buy. I'm gonna wait for price to actually break this threshold, and then it's going to close. Once the candle closes, I'm going to read the price action, because if for some reason we get a lot of volume and then all of a sudden, you know, my risk to reward is, you know, 15 pips and I'm going to risk maybe 30 pips or something, it's no longer valid, right? It's no longer worth it to me. So what I want to do is I want to be patient. I want to be patient and I want to wait for price to set up how I want it to set up, right? So this range isn't like a, you know, say off for you to get into the trade once it hits there. All that means is, hey, look at me for a potential sell, and I'll look at the price, look at the candlestick, look at the price action, and see if I get that extra confirmation to jump in. You don't just jump in blindly like that. Always make sure you're reviewing your setup, make sure you're taking a setup you're comfortable with, make sure you're also looking at the price action for the market structure to see if it's going to give you what you're looking for. Okay, so that's the setup right there for GJ, and what we'll go ahead and do is copy the link to this chart, and I'll go ahead and send it out. Sending it out to the chat. Sending it out to the chat. Sending it out to the chat. TikTok, if you're wondering what the chat is, it is the free Telegram and the YouTube chat. Sending it out in there. You're more than welcome to join those. The link to that is actually in my bio in the description. You'll find the link to that. All right. Okay. So now that I have that set up, I'll go ahead and do analysis on gold, because it's another pair that I've been trading as well. And let me actually label this here before TikTok goes crazy. This is on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so we'll leave that there, let that thing play out. Then we're going to go to gold, and we're going to do the same thing with gold. What do? Is we go ahead and delete everything. Start in the monthly, top-down analysis, clean charts, no indicators, straight price action. Looking at the past couple of months here, it looks like it hit an all-time high, got rejected, came down, had a nice bearish engulfing candle here, creating new lows. Current candle for the month is also moving to the downside, continuing that pattern. So it could be the beginning of it moving, you know, to lower lows. So we got some support here on the monthly candles at 17.95. Let's look at the weekly, see what we see. All right, so on the weekly, we have the bearish trend here. I'll mark it out, see, okay. We've broken market structure here, okay. We're searching for the level of support. We have this range right here that is a heavy level of support. This is on the weekly. So let's move down to the daily. What do we see? Looks like maybe this might begin to start supporting this level here. Little level of support there. And if we drag this out, you know, to the left, we'll see that there was price action here. There's also price action over here, here, and here. So we know this level is valid. Moving to the right, we see it rejecting from there, coming back, testing it again. So maybe it's testing a couple of times. This could be indication of holding support to move to the upside. We'll see how this plays out really on the daily, because we'll need some volume to actually break this, because this is a strong level of support. Let's go ahead and move down to the 4-hour and establish our zones here. So from where price action is currently, we want to pay attention to this zone here. For our bottom, and I will say for our tops here, this is a little tough on gold because it likes to spike, but I'll point that out, and we'll go to the 1-hour to refine it. And I just like to include the little price spikes there because gold is notorious for that. It loves to do that. And what I'm talking about is this, like, boom, boom. Like, it'll be just one candle, one wick, and it just like flies 100+ pips. I want to make sure to account for that, just because it helps me identify potential areas where we'll have a price strike, you know. All right, so let's move down to the 30-minute on gold. And on gold, I like to go off of the 30-minute unless I see a really good setup on the 15-minute. Just a little bit stronger time frame, just because it's gold and it likes to. It's very volatile, you know, so it moves. It moves like crazy. What the hell? I'm trying to measure this range here. It's about 31 pips. Not bad. I think I can get 10, 15, 20 pips out of that. I think breaking there, maybe we'll come and test the top of this wick. And then we have really ugly price action here. A lot of ugly price action. Okay. To the downside, what do we see? We do have this little level of support, but these are some nasty wicks there, so I would probably look at the bottom of this one. And even there, it's like a 40 pip range. What is this range here? It's only 19 pips. It's not enough. Not enough. So maybe below here. What we see? Nice price action to the bottom, about 53 pips. Not bad, not bad. My mic volume, no, it's up. I turned it up. Can you hear me better now? It's because maybe my mic's a little far away. Sorry. Can you hear me better now? All right. All right, so here's a level here, and then breaking below here. I mean, to the left, we got this level of support. This level of support here. Oh my gosh, I can't even, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see. Oh, here it is. Okay. So if we break that level, we can target the bottom of these wicks here for a second level, and then breaking through here for a third level. But we just have to be conscious of the fact that that's 4-hour support here, the gray zone. So unless it's going to come with some volume and just bust through there, we really want to be careful trying to reach for these levels. Potentially like 96 pips. This one to the upside, about 65. So not bad, not bad. I think there's definitely opportunity there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and set an alert here, crossing up. I want the candle to close, and that would be my trigger to buy. And this one, alert crossing down, bar close, and that would be my trigger to sell. Okay, let me label this chart. This is gold on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so what I'll do is go ahead and send the link out to chat. Chat, you got the link in the chat, send it out to the Telegram. Okay, sent. All right, what's up, guys? What's going on? Okay, so let me go through some of these comments. To hear the horns tonight. Request Euro USD, USD Swiss. Hey, good to see you back. Appreciate it, brother. FX Bounty Hunter, morning, bro. Morning. Tariq, you trade just like Raja. Are you one of his students? No, I'm not. I'm not a nobody. I'm a student of the market, bro. The market is what taught me. Let's see here. And hello, Mr. Banks. I hope you're well. GU when you get a chance, please. All right, people want GU. The gold is a 30-minute close. GJ is a 15-minute close. Does that make sense? Why is this so loud? Why don't we buy in the gray? I mean, you can if you want. Like, you can do whatever you want, brother. I mean, I don't buy in the gray. I'm just marking this as my level of support. What's up, Ben? Welcome. I'm just trying to catch a quick move, guys. You understand, like, my strategy. This is a breakout strategy, not a break and retest, not a position trading, not a swing trade. This is meant for like intraday, day trade, like scalping opportunity. I'm just trying to take a quick position, take quick 10, 15, 20 pips. That is my goal, because I'm on the live for 3 hours. So I'm trying to do analysis, have a setup, execute, and be able to take a trade while I'm here. So setup yesterday on GJ moved 100 pips plus, didn't take it though. Damn it, son. No, I know I saw it though. I saw it, but I didn't. I want to get into a habit of just focusing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because the market moves like better those days. There's days that on Monday and Friday there could be a trade, and I've seen by reviewing my trading journal, I've seen that I've been forcing trades on Mondays and Fridays because just for the sake of wanting to take a trade. So I'm focusing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because that'll limit my mistakes, limit me from over trading and trying to take a trade on Mondays and Fridays, when really those aren't great days to trade, guys. For me, I mean, looking at the volume, yeah, you will have a day every now and then that a good setup is there and you can take the trade, but more often than not, they're not great days to trade. So I rather just X them out of my trading plan and focus on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's why I'm trading Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. CJ signed up for a fresh 20K funded account. US 30 already put me up so far. So GJ better follow. Nice, brother. Nice. Good to see it. Analysis for Euro Swiss become one of my favorite pairs. Nice. I will look at that. Let's answer some questions here on TikTok. Get in after 15-minute or 30-minute close. On GJ, it's after I need the candle to break and close on the 15-minute, and then I read price action. I don't just get in. Like, if the candle closes like way down here, it's not gonna follow my rules. I can't get in. Like, the risk to reward is not there for me, so I wouldn't get in. Now, if it closes like around here and it has a nice little wick, like if it's for example, if this candle that it's on right now, melts and then closes right here, I wouldn't get in, because look at it, like it would close down here, the wick would be up here, right? So that'd be a 41 pip stop loss for the first target here. Well, it'd still be 1 to 3, but like realistically, you don't want this huge like wick. Like I'd much rather have a candle closing over here about a 20 pip stop, because remember, I'm shooting for 10, 15, 20 pips. Yeah, I know the first level is down here, but I also got to account for this little level of support over here, right? And this wick, and this little level of support over here, right? This little level of resistance right there. Like all of that's going to matter. So I can't just, oh, go to this first level. Like my first level is always going to be a 1-to-1. So I'm looking for around a 20 pip stop loss so I can shoot for those 20 pips, right? What about Friday the 13th? ASNS IPO on the 13th. Oh, I don't know what that is, bro. I'm not trading stocks here, so this is currency and commodities. So I know IPOs are for stocks, so I don't know what to tell you there. Anyways, setups are done for GJ and gold. Let me go ahead and see. What did you guys want? Damn, we already got 500 likes on TikTok. Much love. Appreciate it. You guys always come through. Missed you, man. I missed you guys too, man. I was here last week, Wednesday and Thursday. I missed Tuesday because I've been off. Like, so for the people that don't know, I was off on. I took the month of April off for my birthday. I was vacationing, traveling, and I just got back, and so I started the lives. I was supposed to start last week on Tuesday, but I ended up starting on Wednesday because just jumping back into the routine of things and the schedules. Like my whole thing was like my whole timing stuff was off, so I didn't sleep. I didn't fall asleep till like an hour and a half before like I should have been waking up, and I ended up like waking up at 4 a.m. missing the whole session. So, but I'm back into the routine of things, up now, and ready to make some money. All right, let's do some analysis for those asking. Somebody asked for Euro USD. Let's do Euro USD. Top-down analysis, clean charts. Damn, this thing is like melting. She is melting. Damn, 105? Wow. This thing is almost like 1-to-1 with the US dollar. Y'all see that? The euro? That's crazy. That is insane. And we got this huge level of support here. On the weekly, that's where it's at right now. Look at the last week's candle too. Doji, price exhaustion, price reversal sign. It's currently bullish, looking lovely. Maybe this week, if it can give us some more volume, wicks to the downside is pushing up. What does the daily say? It looks like a little bit of consolidation here. Push down, a little consolidation, but it also, what does this look like to you guys? Well, this could just be pulling back. Maybe get like volume push that way before it comes crashing down. What do you guys think? Nice little bearish flag. It's on the daily. Let's look at the 4 hour. Damn, I can't even really go back. shit, that looks horrible. We're in uncharted territory here, fellas and ladies. I know there's a few women that join the stream. Shout out to the ladies, man, that are trading, man. They're like, I've seen some female traders as of late killing the game. And it was just Mother's Day too, so shout out to the women that choose to be traders, because this shit is not for the faint of heart. Okay, so man, I mean this looks ugly, bro. This is like a lot of consolidation. This is on the 4 hour. To be honest, I wouldn't even mess with this until it probably got above this level, because we're looking for an establishment of market structure. So it's been falling. Here we got all this consolidation. It's going to push. It's going to have a huge push, because look at this consolidation, either this way or to the downside. Like either way, one of these ways, right? Like I don't think there's enough room right now to take anything. Let me see, like to try to take a trade on this, you know, like a day trade on this. It's literally at the level of resistance there. It looks fucking horrible, man. So if I move this down to 15 minute to try to see a setup here, the first level I see is here, and if I measure it to the next level, 7 pips, not worth it. So above here, measure that. Where's the next level? You got these nasty wicks over here. It's another 7 pips. Wouldn't take that. Move it above this. Next level is right here. It's even less than 7 pips. Wouldn't take that. So then you move this to the next level. Target right about here. That's about less than 7 pips. Like this is ugly, dude. It is ugly. No, it's not a good enough range. Neither here. I'm telling you, you're better off just staying out of this. Like, I don't mean to be like negative and shit, like, oh, don't trade this pair, but don't trade this pair. You know, it's just it's too ugly, man. It's too unpredictable. It's consolidating. That there's 10 pips right there, but you'd have to wait till over here and play the game off of the wick to fill the wick, which I wouldn't do, to be honest. Yeah, I would stay out of this, honestly. Like, if you are thinking about trading this, I would look for a breakout of this zone and a retest to then potentially jump in for a higher high. If you're going to trade to the downside, let's see, what is the range here? Maybe there's one to the downside. 9 pips. Come on, man. If you're trying to get 10, 15, like out of 9, it's not really happening. So maybe look under here. And then we have some nice movement to here, about 19, 20 pips. There's a setup. If it breaks out to the downside here. But to the upside, you got this level of support or resistance you don't have an opportunity to up here, and it's only 9 pips. Like I would not focus on this, because even then you'd be looking at that. You have to come up to here, and even then that's only about 13 pips. Shit, that's a little risky for me. Your only move here is a potential move to the downside if it happens, but I wouldn't trade this. Honestly, between these two gray zones, I would not even mess with it. Would not even mess with it. So, I mean, I'll send this chart out if you want. My voice is too low. Turn your speaker up, bro. I already turned my mic all the way up. Everybody else can hear me fine. Here's the link to Euro USD. Sending it out to the chat. All right. When do I trade? Only London session. That's the one I do live with you guys on YouTube and TikTok. But I trade London and New York, and I also do swing trades. Swing trades are like position trading whenever I'm waiting for a certain price. Like, it's not really a session. Like it could fall within a session, right? But like, let's say I'm waiting for this to hit 105, right? Like flat. It could fall in Asian session and then trigger at 105. It could be, you know, in between a session, you know, in between two sessions. Like, it doesn't matter for me. Like I'll have alerts waiting for this certain price point, right? So, but that I'm not trading live with you guys. Like on live, I'll do London session, and we'll go over these, right? But you know, primarily I'm not trading outside of London and New York if I'm doing like an intraday or a scalp trade. Euro Swiss. All right, let's do Euro Swiss. My boy Ben. All right. All right, someone asked for the setup for gold real quick. Here's the setup for gold on the 30-minute. Waiting for it to break out. Okay. Above or below. Remember, guys, our job as traders is not to predict price. It's only to react to it. Here's GJ. GJ is on the 15-minute. Waiting for it to move above or below. Okay. And let me go ahead and do Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss. Okay. Delete that. Clean charts, no indicators, straight price action. It looks like it's on a nice little bull run here. This is on the weekly. It looks like maybe we're coming to test this wick or this level up here. Let's move down to the daily. This thing is pushing up. We see this nice little bull run, broke the previous high, and it's creating its market structure. Here you have a low, here you have a high, here you have a higher low, and this kind of failed to make a higher high, but we have the new high up here that is correlating with that. So could be reaching a stretch out for this high up here. Test this level. See what we see. This is on the daily. 4 hour. The 4 hour, we want to establish our tops and bottoms, top and bottom zones from where the current price is. So current price is right here, right? So if we're looking to establish our tops from here, ends up being basically our bottoms over here. Okay, to the left. TikTok, boom. Okay, that ends up being our top over here, and we see price reacting here. We see price respecting here, breaking, retesting, pushing down. So it's an area of interest, an area where price is reacting. So we want to make a note of that. Okay, and that's kind of where it's at right now. So looking to establish the bottom zone from where price is currently at, where do we see our next level? And I'll tell you right, I would say right about here. Okay, so we see price reacting here as a floor, breaking through, retesting, pushing down, then broke back through, respected it here, broke, retested there, pushed up, respected it as support, came back through, tested this level there, pushed down, tested this level there, pushed down, tested this level there, pushed down, broke through here. So maybe we're coming back to retest that level. Okay, move down to the 1 hour just to make sure my zones here are refined. Okay, I like that, I like that, I like that. Okay, move down to the 15 minutes so I can establish a range here. Looks like it might be breaking out right now to the downside. Yeah, looks like there's one target, two targets, three targets. Really, I would pay attention to this area. So this candle closes, you could take a sell on that. You got no, this is not a good range here. This is 6 pips, 7 pips. So maybe we have to wait on this. That range is not good enough. That range is not good enough, so like we want to move this down lower. For example, we'll push this down to here, and then we'll look at this to here. It's only 9 pips. Damn, this thing must like have short moves. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't really like this one no more. I mean, the price action is there. It's just the amount that you're gonna risk here, like potentially 18 right here, but you just have to pay attention to this area, okay? Because this area right here could give you some trouble, okay? If it goes to the downside. Now, if it goes to the upside, I would be looking at breaking out above there. And if it breaks out there, it's nice price action here. And you know what? I'm going to move this just above here because of this area. And that gives us some really nice price action. To right here. Yeah, right there. First target. Yeah. Second target there. Third target there. Just keep in mind that to the upside, we're facing this level of resistance, so we'll need some really nice volume to break through there. About 14 pips there, 32 and 43. So not bad, not bad. A couple of more targets here. I would target there, target there. So there's Euro Swiss set up on the 15 minute. Cool, cool, cool. Get the link. and send it out to the chat. Send it out to the chat. Send it out to the chat. Send it out to the Telegram. All right. Do you trade options? No, I do not trade options. Love it, love it, love it. I appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. Yeah, guys, if you're the VIP Learn and Earn is closed. I'm not accepting any new members anymore. But you can join the free Discord and free Telegram. I did just open up the one-on-ones. I sent the link to my VIP people earlier today. So the one-on-one sessions are a paid session if you're looking to excuse me, let me get some water. I'm thirsty as hell. If you're looking to schedule a one-on-one, go over your trading, you know, get some tips. What I'm going to be doing during that time is looking at your trading plan, looking at your current, you know, risk management, your current obstacles and challenges, and then providing my best insight to what should be your best solutions to that, right? You know, going over strategy, going over creating a trading plan if you don't have one, reviewing, you know, kind of your psychology and what you look at and what you're waiting on and whatnot, for confirmations to be able to improve your trading. So GJ, dang, GJ is melting, coming down, baby, come down, baby, come down. Let's see here. Anthony says I missed you last week. Oh, my bad. The uploads are there though if you want to go back and look at them. When you take profit, do you look at the previous wicks as well? I hope the question makes sense. So I'll tell you this, my one-to-one profit is always going to be what I'm risking, right? So if I'm risking 20 pips, my risk is based upon where the previous wick is at, right? So if I'm looking, like for example, if I'm taking a sell here, if I was to take a sell right here, I would be putting my stop above the previous wick. Like let's say this candle's already closed, so I'd put it above the previous wick, right? So if this is telling me it's 18 pips, my first take profit level is going to be at 18 pips. Okay, so I'll put my first take profit level there, and then what I'm doing is I'm looking to the left to look for the next level of support. Okay, now when we have large volume candles that melt like this, then I'm obviously going straight down to the next level of support. But when I see stuff like this where there's wicks, I like to look further left, because more often than not you'll see a level of support, you'll see levels of rejection, or you'll see levels of, well, yeah, like rejection, right? So here's it is that level acting as rejection to the upside, right? Here's as support, and that level right there is important because it could cause this to come down here, like just tap it and then pull back. So I'll identify that as a level. But more often than not, what I'm looking for is really just these little levels where you see this flat surface. This is support, right? And when you're looking to the top, you're looking for these flat surfaces up top, which is levels of resistance. Right now, that changes when you have a lot of wicks involved. When you have a lot of wicks involved, sometimes it's messy, sometimes I stay out of it, sometimes I don't like to be in trades where it's that ugly, right? So I just avoid that area. But you know, it's about like what you feel comfortable with and what your trading style is and what you want to do, right? I'm just telling you what I do because this is what for me has worked in the past, right? It's been the most consistent for me. I'm not in a trade, guys. I'm just showing an example. God dang. You guys jumped the gun. You're so impatient. Y'all need to like just chill out for a second. Just chill out, take a breather. You know, the market will come to us. Like we have our setup. I'm taking a trade below this or above this. We're not there yet. Look, we're just being patient. Let's be patient. Okay. King Talks sounds fine on YouTube. Yeah, I know. Like, I guess some people just issue with volume. Don't use computer. Use the phone. It's audible better. I have a microphone, bro. Like a expensive mic that I'm using. So I hope it sounds decent. Like if it's not, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I haven't had problems before. So unless like this wire is like, I don't know, like not working right or something. But anyways, Ben says it tends to go in your direction. Looks like it's reversing and suddenly boom, easy to get stopped out. Yeah, I have that. But like if you have that, like if you know that, you recognize that, Ben, like then you know that you need to incorporate that as part of your trading strategy, right? Like if you know it goes into your direction a bit, then you should just be aiming to quickly scalp and get in and get out. You know, put your stops at break even as quickly as possible, right? If you know it's going to do that and you're looking to catch a bigger move, then you're considering that a pullback, right? Like you're going to wait for that pullback and then get in, right? Nebras, good morning. CJ, no, I went to cook, just wanted to check. Yeah, no, we're not in the trade yet, bro. Maze too hot, audio's fine. FX bounty sounds fine for me. Everybody's good on the sound. All right, cool. Do you short or put puts? No, bro, I don't trade options. I don't look at oil. GU, we can do GU. Sorry, just joined. Can I see the setup for gold? Yes, gold is right here. Right here. And gold is on the 30-minute. So it looks like it's pushing down here. Pushing down to funky town. Maurice says, what are your sentiments on gold? I took a buy last night. My target is 1900. Honestly, man, if I was to be completely honest with you, like 1900 is a stretch. Unless this right here, it begins to form market structure to the upside. Like if I don't see these levels broken over here, if this starts moving down, like if this triggers a sell for me, I doubt 1900 is happening. I think maybe more 1800 is happening, especially if it breaks this level of support. If it breaks this level of support, forget about it, my friend. We are moving down, because look at this. Like this whole price action is shitty, but overall it's to the downside. Pulled back, pushed down, pulled back, pushed down, pulled back. Really, this is just a slight pullback, unless we get to see some of this market structure to the left hand side, like right here, these wicks, until like once they start getting broken, then I'll be convinced that okay, like maybe we are going up, maybe we can target this level up here, break and retest higher levels, whatever. But it doesn't seem that way, to be honest, because I was expecting this pullback like this and this thing melted. I had jumped into a sell in this during New York, yeah, and it was like, I think it was like this right here around 8:30. Like it just melted, so I didn't have enough time to send it out to my VIP, but you know, I caught a really nice move, like this whole move here, and I ended up closing it out right before market closed for the hour. And then I expected it to pull up, so it pulled back, but now it's moving down again. So That's what I think. But I mean, at the end of the day, remember, guys, like I say, you know, our job as traders is not to predict price. It's only to react to it. So do a setup, follow your analysis. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. I'm just sharing my analysis. Whether you guys want to follow that or not is up to you. All right, let's do GU because somebody asked for that. So let's get to it before the market keeps moving. What time is it? 7:37. We got about. Also, guys, make sure you're checking news. I checked this earlier. We have some news at 3. No, that's not the right day. Some news at 12 and 2. This is New York session, so I'm not worried about it. During London session, we're good. No orange or red folders. And that's what we want. That's what we want. So let me go ahead and knock out this analysis really quickly. I'm just going to start at the 4-hour with the zones, because I already know where this price is at. Was looking at it earlier. Quick analysis here. I don't want to miss a move like we did last week on gold. Come down on the 15-minute. Price to the upside right here. Probably move it right there. Some nice price action there, about 22 pips. Breaking above that. Put these wicks right there. $35.53 to the upside, to the downside, on the 15-minute. Looks like we have support there. Maybe it's breaking right now. But this level here is not really enough. Not enough room to run. So really I'd be looking at something like this right there. See how we have to kind of maneuver here because the range isn't worth it there. Like, that is nice clean price action breaking. But to the left, this is a lot of indecision. Moving below there, we have some nice clean price action support there. If we break that level of support, I'm going to come down and test this level. Take us to about 26 pips. Test this level here. 36. Not a bad setup, not a bad setup. Obviously wait for the candle to close and make sure the risk to reward is there. Sending out the link to the chat, YouTube chat, sending it out to Telegram. All right. That's out. Gotcha. Cool. Let's go back here. So it looks like it's pushing back up. What's gold doing? Ooh, gold is melting. Look at that. Yep. And you know what? Like the one I had got in during New York, I milked it and took profit down here before the close, but left a runner, and it came back and it closed me out at break even. But to be honest, like, I think this is like a long-term sell. So if it breaks here, could continue that, but I don't think I want it to be this candle, because this candle would be freaking kind of a big stop. It'd be better if it was the next candle. So we're waiting. Not in anything yet. Not in anything yet. We're just waiting. Thanks. Let's see. Literally, if there are no opportunities in the day, I just turn to US 30 or NAS 100 and get that give you the money. Yeah, I trade that during New York. I love that. We're still in the GJ swing though. From this fucking thing is in my face. Like the GJ swing that I sent out last week on Monday, was it Tuesday, to my VIP. Like it already hit TP1, but we're still in it right now. It's floating about 155 pips in profit. So if you're in my VIP and took that, like I'm still holding that. That's a swing. So just FYI. Hey bro, how you doing? It's been too long. We're glad that you're back. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. I'm glad to be back too. Can you do Nzd USD? Yeah, give me a second. I want to see how this candle closes in a minute and a half. Oh, that's on the fucking 15 minute. This is a 30 minute. We still got 16 minutes on this. Let's see here. Where is this one at? 15. Because we have about, what time is it? London, 7:44 a.m. This 15-minute candle is pretty ridiculous. I might even consider the 15-minute close on the gold. Depending on how this closes, we've got 30 seconds. We don't want it to be this candle because it's a little too big. Like, it's already starting to reject. I want to get a buy in that gray. Down here, buy gold in the gray. You could be do. Excuse me. Okay. So now that this candle closed there, I'll go ahead and do Nzd USD for my buddy Oscar Gonzalez. Nzd USD. Man, I don't think I've traded this pair in like a very long time, but I've done analysis on it for you guys. All right. So for Nzd USD, we have movement to the downside for the past month. Current month still pushing to the downside, looking for levels of support. Level of support is down here around 0.5953. Let's look at what the weekly tells us. Weekly, we got market structure moving to the downside. Many weeks just pushing down. Broke through this level of support like nothing. Could come back to retest that. Maybe did on this candle here. This wick rejection on a smaller time frame. We'll see that rejection of this level. Probably on the daily. Yeah, look at this. With just one daily candle just popped up and then popped back down. So this could be a break and retest here. See, if I was to put this level of support here, came back, broke, retested. See that? Support, support, break, retest, boom, melt. Anyways, let's move down to the 4-hour. Clean charts, no indicators, straight price action. We're going to identify our tops and bottoms here, tops and bottoms. And what we're looking for is just where price has a reaction to current, from where current price is at. We're looking for level of reaction in price. Damn, like look at this all the way over here. Shit. Yep, figured it would be that one. Yeah, so we have this little consolidation level of support, then it broke, retested, pushed down. This is on the 4-hour. So let's look for our bottom zone. Damn, this thing is like prime just to freaking melt. I would be looking at this area there. Yeah. 1 hour to refine it here. Damn, I gotta go all the way back here. This is crazy, dude. The market is insane right now. Like, there's a lot of like all times being hit, lows and highs, you know? You know what they say about chaos? Where there's chaos, there's opportunity. Let's move down to the 15-minute. Okay. So we got our tops and bottoms established from price here. We got a top right there, breaking out from there. We have a nice price action up to here, about 23 pips. That would be our first target. Boom. Breaking out from here, I would probably target the tops of these wicks. Not a huge target there. Breaking out from there, we have this little level here. All in all, about 40 pips potentially. Now if we were to break to the downside, let's measure that out. So breaking from right here, we only have this short target, so I know that's not going to be worth it, so I'll go ahead and move it down here. Breaking from there, we have some nice price action down to here. So I put my target right there, boom, about 32 pips, first target. Breaking below there, Jesus Christ, I don't even think it'll let me go that far back, to be honest. On the 15-minute, Jesus, yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me go. I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, so I know we have, you know, this target here, so I'll go ahead and move this up to the 1 hour. See if I can get a target. Yeah. It's because when you move down to the smaller time frames, it doesn't always have like all the candles to the left, right? On smaller time frames. So you'll have to go up a time frame if it's that case. So I know here is going to be a level. Breaking below here. We got another level here. So move this back. Go back down on the 15. Really, I think your best move here is to the downside. First target here is about 30 pips, second target's about 50 pips, and third target's about 78 pips. So there you have it. Here is Nzd USD. Copy that link. Go ahead and send it out to the chat and Telegram. Send it out to YouTube and Telegram. Telegram's free, guys. The link is in the bio. Link is in the bio. Link is in the description. That's for you, Oscar. All right. FX Bounty Hunter says, your door at the back, is that a portal to another dimension? The door to the Matrix and you're the operator? Right. That's funny. Nothing is worth it right now. It's so cold. It actually looks good for a long. You're talking about for Nzd USD? Yeah, if you're swinging it on the level of support. But I'm talking about a setup for an intraday scalp. Ooh, look at gold. Look at gold, fellas. Look at gold. Could it be the one? Could this be the one? I'm going to change this because we're now looking at it on the 15. Because I like the price action here. This could be a nice setup on gold to the downside. And remember, guys, the reason we didn't take these here was because I didn't like these wick rejections below here, and putting our range below here. The range from here to here was not enough of an opportunity, right? Just being patient, guys. Being patient. Being patient. Those lights in the room are crazy. The lights in the back. You know, I can change the colors. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Wait, that turned it off. You like it like this? Is that better? Or is that better? Some white light. Just set the mood, baby. Set the mood. I can put that one like that. And then this one, oops. That's what I had before. This is all blue. Or I can do like, you know, like a green. What color do you guys want? Or we can go like red, pinkish, bluish, purple. Oh, we're just fooling around at this point. Oh shit, you know what? Let me turn up my freaking volume before I don't hear the alert. We'll leave it like that. Stop fooling with these damn lights. Alright. Looks like gold here is moving to the downside. Oscar says, so this strategy works only on the first hour of market open. Is that correct? This strategy is based on working when there's volume in the market. Okay, so pre-market open or market open, right? Remember the strategy, we're just trying to catch 10, 15, 20 pips. It's a quick move, right? That's why it's not a, more than likely you guys are probably more aware of the break and retest, or creating new lows, like breaking the highs and stuff like that. This is straight breakout. Like at the moment of breaking out of the area, we're trying to catch the move to secure 10, 15, 20 pips, right? Then we're moving our stop loss to break even, and then we're going to allow the market to move. So if it continues to move in the direction that we want, our runner will secure additional profits for us. But our initial move will secure our profit that we're shooting for, right? Our first initial profit. So gold is breaking right now. But remember, what we want is we want it to break and close below. So if it pulls back, it's not valid. If it closes below, we'll jump in. See what GJ is doing. Oh, GJ's consolidating. 2 minutes gold M15 price break. Make it blue for the blue screens profit. I can do that. Yeah, I would actually, I think I can put this music on maybe. Or maybe is it this one? I'm gonna put this on. Hopefully I don't get flagged to like, oh my gosh. There it goes. Can you guys hear that music? Oops. What did I just do? No, I don't do sell stops or buy stops or none of that. Market execution, live trading, baby. Live trading. I just like to put music on because it, like, I don't know, helps me focus. It is 2 a.m. so it's basically 8 a.m. London. Waiting for a break, waiting for a break. I'm gonna change this to blue. Blue for good luck. My homie said, Brentward said, change it blue so we can see all blue profits. That's what we want, right? Yeah, so guys, I have look, that candle break did not break. Like you see it, it's holding that level of support. You see that? It's pushing up. See that? So we would not enter there. I'm from Texas, man. I'm from Texas. Texas, baby. Texas forever. I've been all over the world, man, though. Like, I spent time in Canada, Montreal, like, I've been to 16 different countries. So I have like an extensive list. My office is based out of Austin. I am from Dallas, and I have family down south and in Houston and just all over the place. I actually went to school in San Antonio. So wait for pullback and open sell. No, I'm not waiting for no pullback. I'm waiting for a candle break and close. Candle break and close. Being patient. This candle came down. It broke, but it closed above. Like it closed back in the range. So this is not that. That wasn't the candle. Maybe it'll be this candle. If this candle closes below, breaks, then I'll do this. Boom, boom. I'll enter wherever it closes, and you know, I'll target this first target here, but my TP1 is going to be at 1-to-1. It's about 19, 20 pips here. This is looking almost like the setup that we want. Gotta wait 13 minutes. 13 minutes. If we get a candle, I want to edit this line alert actually to be on the 15, not on the 30, because we switched that. I think I'm just gonna start trading gold on the 15 because it's proved better this way. Bro, you know, I like people that like trade and they're like constantly changing their bias. Like if I get into this sell, I'm not gonna be looking to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be selling it. And I wouldn't, if it like stops me out or whatever, I wouldn't all of a sudden start jumping into buys. Because you know what that does to you? Like it just ruins your psychology, man. Like you're flip-flopping back and forth. Like how do you ever expect to establish some kind of confidence in yourself and your skills if you're going back and forth like that? Like it's not the way to do it. This is gold. It's close. GJ. Oh, GJ is coming too. Is GJ gonna be the one? One of these is gonna catch us a bag, baby. I won't take both trades. I will only take one. It's either gonna be GJ or gold, whichever one wants to play ball first, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I will tell you this, guys. On my VIP, I did call swings sells on GJ like last week, and we're up 150 plus pips and still holding. So for me, really, like the sell is nice, because if I could get into a nice sell here with the small stop loss, hit TP1, break even, and let this thing just ride out, like melt all the way down. Like fuck it. That keeps happening to me. What are you talking about? Changing bias, going back and forth. Yeah, man, don't do that. That ruins your psychology, dude. Ruins your psychology. And another thing, like if you're able to recognize that, your impulse is gonna want to be like, oh shit, no, it's going the other way, and you want to jump in, like contradicting your original bias and going the other direction. Because you're looking at the loss you just took and you want to recover that, and you're going to chase the trade. And that, being able to recognize that, be aware of that, and sit on your hands and not do that is a method to flex and like strengthen your discipline. And that's super, super necessary, man. Like if you can do that consistently, you'll build up your discipline and your mental toughness to a point where you will be a better trader. Trust me. Look at this. This thing's pushing up now. That means GJ is probably gonna fall. Yeah, one of these is gonna fall. I'm telling you, man. Like if you can like focus on just taking one win, taking 10 pips, and doing that consistently, you can build out your trading plan. You can become consistent and profitable. Like, do not let the market bully you, okay? When you take a loss, take it on the chin, man. And it's okay. Like, understand, L's in this game are not losses, they're lessons, okay? Now, every lesson I have that I've learned from the market, I've paid for that. Whatever amount that I lost on that L, that was my price that I paid for the lesson. Now it's up to you to choose whether or not you will pay that lesson again or you've learned it, right? So you will only learn it if you start implementing rules behind the reason why you lose, why you take L's, right? And you can only do that if you're journaling your trades. So it all plays within each other, right? And another thing, like when I say don't let the market bully you, like, of course, if you take a loss, you don't want to take a loss. It's uncomfortable taking a loss. You're automatically going to want to jump into it going the other direction because that's where it's headed. It hit your stop loss, it's going the other way. But that will cause you, like, let's say you do jump in and you're able to recoup your losses and even make a profit. What does that do? Psychology wise, your psyche is going to tell you one thing, that even if you lose, you can jump into a trade the other direction and still win. Okay, so you're gonna now take riskier trades because you're not afraid to lose and then jump in the other direction. But what does that actually do? That right there, when you made that profit, you got lucky. You got lucky. Okay, that's not trading, that's gambling. Okay, now because it's just probability, bro, numbers wise. That one lucky moment that you got, that you actually were able to recoup your losses and make your money back and make a profit, is gonna now instill in you a reaction for you to say it's okay to do that in the future, and you'll win 1 out of 10. So 9 times you're going to be losing every time you're chasing, and it's going to degrade your confidence. It's going to wear it out. It's going to wear it out. And what happens when your confidence like gets just eroded away? You're going to end up being frozen on your analysis. You're going to come in here, try to do analysis and not know where to go, up or down, not feel confident in your decision. You're going to jump into a trade and it go into drawdown, still within your stop loss, not hitting your stop loss, but in drawdown, and you're going to want to be jumping out. It fucks your whole shit up, man. If you're not right here before you jump on to the charts, you're not going to win, bro. You're not going to win. Like, I guarantee you're not going to win. I've said this time and time again. Like I tell you guys, you come in here like everyone just wants to be a millionaire and be successful at trading yesterday. Like, it's not going to work like that. I know everyone wants to make money, but don't come in here focused on the money. Don't come in here acting out of desperation. Don't come in here and saying, I need to make $100,000 tonight. Don't. You come in here focused, fresh, clean, cut, confident, knowing what you're going to do. Come in here, letting the market dictate what it's going to do, reacting to that, taking the chance, the opportunity that the market gives you, executing, and then jumping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything else, you're gambling, you're not trading, you may get lucky, that's fine. Do that. But what are you trying to do? You trying to catch a bag one day or trying to pay yourself for the rest of your life? It's up to you, man. How serious are you about this? Because I'll tell you what, man, if you're here to catch a quick bag, gamble as much as you want. And maybe you'll get lucky. Because that's when I started out, that's what I did. I fucked around and made $50,000 by accident because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I guarantee you, man, one of those is going to catch up to you and you'll lose. And you'll lose it all. Now, for me personally, I like to pay myself every week. So, like, I'm not trying to blow my account. So I'm not going to be changing my biases, chasing trades, marrying trades, and predicting price. No. I'm going to stick to what I know, because what I know is consistent and profitable. Yeah, occasionally there's going to be L's, but those L's, they're manageable. I manage my risk. I manage the trade. Like, I review what I did wrong, what I could have done better, and I review even my wins. Could I have held on longer? Could I had a better entry? You know, and I don't take anything for, oh, that's the end. You understand, the market is unlimited. It's unlimited opportunities. So don't feel pressured and rushed. You miss a trade, there's another opportunity. Don't jump in chasing a trade. Don't go against yourself. Like, You know, you're only one person and you ruin your whole mindset, and that's where it starts. You come into this with a broken mindset and then wonder why you can't make any money. I mean, like, first of all, like you're fucked in the head. Like you need to fix that first. And I talk about that in my 10x strategy, you know, where I talk about, you know, 10 pips, 10 trading days, 10 wins. Because many of you are actually good traders, but you've hit a string of losses because you've messed your whole psyche up. And with my 10x strategy, it helps you realize what it is and like what it feels like to be a winner, and rewires your mindset to be a winner. And then you can actually start developing yourself into the trader you should be. But the first things first is you have to figure out what it is to be a winner. Because many of you want to make money, but many of you just want to make a certain dollar amount right now. And trading is not like that. Trading it's like a job. You got to show up every single time, and you got to flex your skills every single time. And when the market says you're wrong, and you got to take it in the chin and be okay with it. That's why you manage your risk, because you never know when that hit in the chin is going to come, because it'll come. You know, I've gone on win streaks for months, and then I've lost a whole week straight. You know, I've had those. Like it's part of the game. A good trader understands that L's are part of the game. But it's a game of probability. Like, I'm not concerned about the L's. You know, I've mentioned this before. If you're in this for the long run, understand one thing: you can lose one trade, still win the day. You can lose the day and still win the week. You can lose the week, still win the month. You can lose the month, still win the quarter. You can lose a quarter, still win the year. It's perspective. Perspective. This is freaking crazy, man. Look at this fat ass candle. Jesus. You're not gonna give us a chance, are you, GJ? I wouldn't enter this trade. If it closes right there in a minute, look at this. I mean, shit. This is 42 pips risk for 41 pips. Like, this is not worth it to me. There's probably gonna be a pullback. See, it's already hitting this area here. No, I do not like that. Man, that sucks. See, this is what I'm talking about. Price action. Look at this. Look at this. This is a fat candle. Like, this increases our stop loss like 43 on a scalp. You don't want to be risking 40 plus pips. Like, Jesus, I want a 20 pip stop loss max, like 20, 25. Maybe if it's gold, I'll take a 30 pip stop. But damn, this is brutal. It's okay though. Like, we'll be patient and we'll wait for our setup. I won't enter this. It's 15 seconds. 37. I'm gonna wait for a pullback and see how that price reacts. Gold, in the meantime, still doing its nonsense here. Actually, I think this was the pullback. Let's see if we get a break there. We'll wait on that. Yeah, I know. Anyways, sorry, I'll get off my soapbox, but you know, just something that I'm passionate about this. And when I started winning, and I wasn't focused on, am I making money, am I winning, am I being profitable? I just wanted to have good trades. And when I realized, by the time I realized, I was like, oh shit, like I've been winning and I've made money, I've compounded my account, like I'm doing really good. Like, I realized what was going through my mind, right? By going through my trading journal. And it wasn't focusing on the money. I didn't need the money. Like, I was no longer trying to make these outrageous trades and make all this money in one trade. You know, this is a long game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you focus on the skill and the money comes. But if you focus on the money, you'll never have it. You know, it's just one of those things. It's elusive, but because your mind is a very powerful thing. Like when you focus on you're creating something here to potentially, you know, put some money in your pocket, your mind starts connecting dots that don't even exist. And with that approach, it's very hard to be a good trader. I know that's one of the biggest selling points for most people is trading. Oh, and you can make all this money, but that's why not a lot of people make that kind of money in this, right? It's a very small percentage that are profitable and consistent because it's such a mindfuck thing. You know, you can't come in here, you know, focused on the money. You got to come in here focused on the skill, develop that, refine that, like day in, day out. And before you know it, you're like, oh shit, I can actually make a withdrawal. Like, I've made some money, I've made profit, I've 2 times my account, you know, I'm you know, on a winning streak. Like, all of those things help you understand what you actually need. But yeah, anyways, GJ quickly. ATX, nice. Oh, so super, are you from ATX as well? Where's GJ? Yeah, I already seen it, dude. It melted. Yeah, love watching this guy. Appreciate it, brother. Facts, that happens to me. I'm stuck trying to change that. Ben says those words are the reason for this live, man. Cheers. Appreciate it, brother. Well said, bro. GJ too big, stop loss now. Yeah. USD, JPY, and GJ is similar moves. Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't looked at USD, JPY, but I've heard sometimes it can correlate. But I just review each pair individually. I will say that that my swing trade is up like 200 pips from last week on GJ, but man, I really wanted to catch that move. It's all good though, man. It's about being patient, staying focused, stay in the game, man. Like the game is, how many chances can you give yourself to take a trade? Like, whatever capital you have, what maximizes the amount of times you can actually take a trade? Most people take one trade and risk their whole fucking account. Like, dude, if that is not the way to trade. Like, you know, I'm taking a trade and I'm risking 1 to 3% of my account. Now, some of you may be like, oh, well, I have a smaller account, smaller capital, so 1 to 3% is not enough, and I won't make enough. Look, dude, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You're gonna have to get through the days where you're just making cents of profit on your account to get to the days where you make dollars, and then from those dollars you make $10. From those $10 days to $20 days to $50 days to $100 days to $1,000 days to $10,000 days. It's all relative, and it'll grow. Like, and if you're not focused on that amount, like, you'll just start seeing it, you know. Earlier today on this gold right here, this gold setup to the downside, where I took this trade, I made 20 grand. And we're talking about a matter of like 4 hours, 5 hours, made 20 grand on the gold. I remember the days where, you know, I was closing out like $10 in profit, and I was like, dang, $10, like, I can't wait to get to a day that I make a lot more, right? But focusing on that is what will keep you from reaching that. You know, it's better to focus on, like, was my setup right? Was my analysis good? Were my targets good? Was my entry good? Like, what was the end result? Did it hit TP1? Did I go risk free? How far did the runner go? You know, how was I feeling when I took that trade? What did I see? What were my confirmations? Like, all of that That's valuable information, man. That I love to see that information and that data way more than the how much you made, because that's relative. You know what I'm saying? You give a trader, a good trader, $1 million account, yeah, you're gonna see fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars being made because it's relative to the account balance, right? But can you consistently do this? Consistently take out profit, consistently pay yourself, you know? That's, I think that makes the world a difference. And I don't know about you guys, and I know there's a lot of new people, but I'm not doing this to make a quick bag. Like, this is not a one-time thing for me, man. I've been trading for over 8 years now, and I mean, this is literally, this started as like a side thing because I wanted to learn how to day trade, and I initially started by looking at stocks, and then I changed the currency and commodities and indices. But like, you gotta understand, like, I just had this as like a side thing, and I lost money, like consistently lost money for a while. Like, I don't think I was profitable till like 3 years in, dude. Like around 2 to 3 years is when I really started focusing on the skill, because and I've said this before, like when I started out, like I've done a lot of different things. Like before then I was already making 6 figures. Like I'm an entrepreneur, I have my own business and stuff, and I was doing good. Like I didn't have the need for the money, and I've been naturally just like really good at business and different things, like achieving things, right, accomplishing things. So I came in with the perspective of trading, like that I didn't need to learn and focus like everybody else. Like I could be, you know, awesome right out the bat. And it wasn't till around 2 to 3 years where I understood that I was wrong. You know, I lost money, I blew accounts, and then I started focusing on the skill, and then I started like getting better, and then I started improving, and now where we are, like trading is my number one primary source of income. Like this thing beats out everything else that I do. Like in a matter of, we're talking about 4 years, like the last 4 years, this thing has just completely overtaken all my sources of income. Like I make way more money trading than any of my other stuff, you know? So, you know, is it possible? Yeah, like I did it. I mean, I had this just as a side thing that I wanted to learn how to do and make some money, and now it's my full-time thing. I mean, I still have a bunch of different ventures that I have, and investments and, you know, partnerships in different companies and stuff, but they don't make as much money as my trading, you know? Ooh. Oh man, gold just fucking held that support, bounced off. GJ is pulling back up. I think maybe, damn, I'm thinking maybe there's an opportunity here somewhere. Let's see here. Yes sir. Do you use funded account? Nah bro, I use my own account. Live funds, my own account. And I mean, I've said my opinion on prop firms and funded accounts. If you're profitable and consistent, by all means, do a prop firm, you know, but use the money you make from that to fund your own account. Personally, I don't do a prop firm or funded account because I don't like sharing my profits. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, but I mean, like, give them 20%. Why? I mean, I have my own account, so. But I have done challenges. I have done some of the challenges out there in the past for my VIP group. Like, I've done challenges with them. I've done small account flips. Because I believe, like, once you're a trader, if you're a good trader, you're a good trader, and the account size doesn't matter. And I've done like 3 times we've taken $10 to $1,000, $1,000 to $10,000, and you know, we do those type of challenges and stuff with the community, like our Discord community and our VIP community stuff. I haven't done one in a while, so maybe it's time to do a small account flip for some of my new people. But I mean, it's doable. Like, obviously when you're doing that, your risk management rules are going to be different. It's not sustainable. Like, I wouldn't follow that long term. Like, it's just to be able to, you're going to be risky, but you need to build up enough capital to be able to just follow a proper risk management plan. Because honestly, if you're trading anything less than 10,000, it's tough. Like, it's tough to just be risking a 1%. You can do it, and you're going to be, you know, making cents or just a couple dollars for a while, which would help you in your discipline. But as an experienced trader, like, I can risk 5%, I can risk 10%, and I'm okay with it because I know my skill, right? Now, I wouldn't risk that much if I'm doing like a swing trade that it's like 150 pip stop loss or something like that. But quick scalps all day, you know? Yeah, man, this got 2 minutes on this candle, and I'm thinking about entering here. But really, like, my stop is just, this is gonna be about 31 pips there. I don't think I'm gonna enter that because this thing is just holding nicely. It's not even breaking below, so this really could just be a pull back and then push back up. Might close back up in there. So I'm not in any active trades right now, guys. I'm not in any active trades right now. I am currently not an active trade. We're just watching. We're trying to find a setup here. Oscar says, what state you from, bro? I'm from Texas, bro. I was born and raised in the Dallas area. Yeah, man. What is gold doing? Pushing up. What is he doing, gold? I think gold is gonna fall again, but look at all these rejections here. We got about 40 seconds here on this candle breaking highs. Yeah, it's pushing up. What about those other setups? Man, look at this. 2, boom, hit TP1. Came down, spiked it, pushed up. USD JPY, 15 minute. Oh shit, look at this. This I would have got in right here. Put my stops right there, about 12.5 pip stop. First target there, 2.5, been in profit. TP1 would have been 12.5 pips down though from entry. So 24 would have been 14, 12. I've been TP1. There you put your stops to break even. If you're looking at that. Damn, this thing kept going. Would have been a good entry. What Forex pair has a correlation with indices? Bro, I have no idea. I don't like to put correlation. I know there's some like that correlate with different things, but I don't like to think of that, like, because then it puts, you know, a bias on what I should be looking at. I just like to look at clean blank charts and top-down analysis, everything individually unique. So I don't focus on oh, what correlates with what. Look, but it's rejecting right here, man. And you know what? Maybe. No. Damn. Look at that. Maybe we should have just got in there anyways. First stops up there would have been in profit. It's rejecting there. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks. We are not in any live trade right now. This put our stop loss out of proportion here for a risk to reward, so we didn't take it. We're watching this, but the way this closed and held here didn't give me indication of continuation. Right now it looks like it's holding, testing the bottom wick, but this could be pushing up. So still waiting, being patient, still waiting and being patient. Hopefully we get a trade set up, man. Man, it should have been this one here. See, the reason I didn't put the bottom of the range here and take this one is because, like, this price action is ugly, you know, like the wicks to the bottom of that. So I was trying to avoid that by moving it lower, but I don't think that helped. Are there days you don't take a trade? Yeah, there is. There's days that it could be no trade day, but you understand, a day that we don't take a trade is still a win because we're not losing any capital, right? Rule number 1 is protect your capital, right? Rule number 2 is don't lose money. So, like, for me, no trade days are fine. Like, I'd much rather have a no trade day than lose money, right? and that could happen. Usually Mondays or Fridays would be a no trade day. Today's Tuesday. I would expect the market to be a little bit better, but we got these shitty setups. Like, this came all the way down and respected literally right where I was looking for the break. Looks like it pulled up and it's maybe coming down again, but we gotta wait. We need to wait for that break and close. This broke and closed, but because the candle was so massive, it threw off our risk to reward. So but yeah. We're just gonna be patient, guys. Patience. Patience pays, baby. Patience pays. There's no buy, bro. What do you mean? I'm not in a buy or nothing. I'm not in a no active trade. So the max stop loss is 20. No, the I would like it to be around 20 pips, but the stop loss is going to be determined by the previous wick. So if I'm getting in on this candle closure here, I'm looking at the previous candle and the wick. Stop loss is above the previous candle's wick. So if I get in on the close, if I got on the close of this one here, I would have put my stop loss right there, and then taking it to the downside. But the reason I didn't take this one, like after this candle closure, is because of the price action. Holding support on a 15, not dipping down lower than the previous wick's low, and the volume. The volume here is very small, and it is changing direction. So this could be a sign of reversal, price exhaustion, or indecision. So why would I don't want to trade a market that can't decide if it's going to continue going down or it's ready to turn around. And look at it, like all it did was come down, and wick still holding these lows, and now it's pushing up, you know. Sorry, I mean the average. Yeah, I mean, like ideally I would like, you know, a 15-20 pip stop, but I'm letting the market tell me. You know, I don't decide. We don't decide anything here. The market is what tells us what to do. Gold ready for break to the upside or to the downside? What you guys thinking? Think gold's gonna break up or go down? Want to buy gold? I don't. Oh my gosh, this person again. Bro, this person was annoying as fuck last time. Stop, bro. Like, why can't you just get a life? Like, I don't know how many accounts this person has, but I'm just like reporting you, and I hope they delete your account. Gold looks like it's setting up. Thank you. They, like last time, they were just spamming the account like crazy with a bunch of chats. I'm gonna have to find a way to block this person. My Jesus. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know, man, but that's annoying. That guy with the whole Tinder adult dating site comments and shit. Yo, so I hit 8,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm at like 728 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy because I've been doing YouTube for like over a year now, and TikTok I just started doing back in February or March or something. Look at this fat wick. Fat wick. Do you trade oil? No, I don't trade oil. Oh, excuse me. I trade, I like the GBP pairs. I like gold, and I like US 30. Other than that, I mean, I'll go through pairs and just do like I like just marking them up. And then like when you guys are asking for them, I'll mark them up and do analysis and setups on them. But for the most part, I'm trading like GJ or doing the gold, GJ or gold, and during the New York session, I'm doing a US 30. Yeah, the US 30, we're gonna do US 30 live for my VIP group. If you're in the VIP group today, I'm sending out the chat in the live. I'm sorry, I'm sending out the link for the live in the VIP chat. We will be trading New York session live today. Yeah, that's why I closed the group, man. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on the VIP group and the things that I'm trying to finish up for you guys and deliver, like the course and stuff. Oh yeah, and by the way, I already set up the link for to book the one-on-ones. So if you click on the link in the bio, you can either book 1 hour or 30 minutes with me. I'm only doing 12 spots a month. Okay, so because I only have time blocked off to do like three a week. So once those filled up, they're filled up, and I only have planned out for the next 90 days. So I only have 12 spots available. Yeah, actually three spots a month for the next 90 days. So it's 12 spots for the next 90 days. Anyways, the booking link is in my bio in the description. You can book 30 minutes or an hour with me. The hour is $1,500 and the 30 minutes is $750. If you're not part of my VIP, if you're part of my VIP, you get member pricing. So US 30 and NAS 100 is my main focus in GJ and gold. Yeah, nice. Yes, I mean I like trading those as well. Should we look for a buy when it's the candle close above 1864.89? Yeah, like that's the whole thing here. Like, but the candle needs to close above. Okay. So candle close, and then obviously look at the candle, right? Like if the candle is from here all the way up, the stop loss is going to be ridiculous and I wouldn't take the trade, right? So you have to like use your common sense whenever the candle closes. Like you wouldn't take that if it was a massive candle creating massive stop loss. Like for example, if this candle right here goes all the way up and closes up here, the wick is way down here, so you'd put your stops below the previous wick, you know, wherever this candle stops over here, and then here's your first target, just about 25 pips, but you're risking 57, almost 60 pips. Like this would not be a valid trade. Like you wouldn't take that. Now if it's a candle over here with like a wick over here, you know, where you have a better entry, better stop loss, you know, here's 16 pips, you know, going for 25, like that's good. Like I would take that because you still got, you know, the targets above. But like I said, the trigger is not, doesn't mean, oh, just jump in blindly. It means, okay, there's a potential buy or there's a potential sell, read the price action, and what are you going to do? Right? Look at this fat ass rejection. This thing is probably gonna push up higher. What is this range right here? Oh, it's only 17 pips. It's not really enough. Hi from Malaysia. What's good? What's good? Man, I mean, I still think GJ is gonna fall though. Like, and it pulled up. See, damn, pulled up there. There goes. Look, if it breaks below here. What is this? 63. Ben Banks, could you quickly break down strategy elements to consider, like few pairs, break, retest, etc.? Like, what do you mean, like for different strategies or this strategy? Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, like I trade breakout strategy here for this live, for this thing here. Like, that doesn't mean that's the only thing I trade. Like, during New York, I trade a scalping 1 minute strategy for US 30. I have price alerts set up for my position trading that is based on support and resistance and break and retests, you know. So there's different strategies for both swing and breakout, like all the things to consider in a strategy. Oh man, it's a lot, really. I mean, like, for example, depending on the strategy that I'm trading, like if I'm trading a break and retest, I can set up an alert for breaking a level of support resistance, right? And then it can alert me, okay, price has been broken. And once I see that it's been broken, then I set an alert for the previous like high or low, right? Like I'm looking for it to come to retest, and then I'll get that alert, and that'll be the retest, right? Or if I'm doing like position type of trading, like I'm looking for market structure, right? So my confirmations are going to be, is it identify the trend? Is it continuing in the direction that it's going, whether it's the upside or the downside? Or is this, man, what, GJ is like fucking melting, man. This was the move here. Look at that. Oh, you know what? Look at this. New stop. Target's the same. 11 minutes left. I got about a 24 pip stop. If it could pull back a bit around there, this would be not a bad setup. Let's see if this can play out. We got about 10 minutes left here, so we can get into a trade. Gold pulled up, rejected to the downside. I think gold is gonna push up higher. Damn, look at GJ just fucking melting. Damn it. So okay, strategies. So there is, like, I have a list of like confirmations and things that I look for depending on the strategies. Most of them I have them memorized, that I just like know off the top of my head, but depending on the specific strategy, there's different things that I look for, right? Everything that I look for, that is like a confirmation, right? If you're using indicators and stuff, you're looking for the MAs to cross, A to be above or below, or you're looking for the fib, the retrace, the rejection around the golden zone, right? The 0.5 to 0.618, like all those little things, those are confirmations. So my strategies is the same thing. For the breakout, I'm identifying a range, having the candle break and the candle close, and then still being within a reasonable risk to reward to be worth it. And then that's my confirmation basically. So if I'm doing a different strategy, like a swing trading strategy, I'm looking at previous highs, previous lows, usually like on the 4 hour daily. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for candlestick patterns, right? Engulfing candles, flag patterns. I'm looking for anything like that. That's the stuff that I pay attention to. and those will be part of, you know, confirmations. So it really just depends on the strategy. Do you ever do live for your 1 minute New York scalps? No, like I haven't because like that one I'm only doing for my VIP, but I'm gonna be doing, like, I haven't done it for my VIP. Like I tried doing lives with my VIP and I had a lot of issues with the live stuff, but I've like figured out how I'm gonna, you know, do it this time. So we're gonna give it a shot, see how it goes, and go from there. But yeah, I don't do it. I only do the London session for everybody. This is just, you know, showing you live trading, what I can do. And you know, if you want to be part of the community, you know, you're more than welcome to jump into the Discord. Discord is free. I have a free Telegram. You don't have to jump into the VIP, and plus the VIP is closed. Like I'm not accepting any new members right now. The only paid thing really is if you're trying to book a one-on-one with me, right? That is the only service that is available right now. But the VIP members, like I send them my trades, my swing trades. If I'm doing my intraday trading, I don't send them the scalps because they're too fast. Like by the time I send it out, you know, it's already in 5-10 pips profit, and they miss a move. So like usually I like to send out the swings or the intraday ones that give people enough time to actually get into the trade, because it would kind of defeat the purpose to send you a trade after the fact that you can't get in, right? Ebenezer says, bro, can you check CAD JPY for quick, please? 15-minute chart. CAD JPY. Yeah, hold on a second. What is this? 6 minutes left on this candle. And gold, 6 minutes left on this one. There's the gold setup for the one that was asking. CAD JPY. CAD JPY. Let's do it. See how quickly I can do this. See, I had already done analysis on this before. I wonder what was it? Yeah, look. I had done analysis back here, breaking out, and it broke out. Hit target 1, 2, and 3. That's funny. Some of you guys be sleeping on the setups that I send out on the links and stuff, and they be hitting. I mean, I don't take them because I just stick to my pairs, but I mean I will every now and then take something if I want to. I usually stick to what you know, the same pairs though. Look, honestly, like, I'm buying CAD JPY when the 5-minute candle closed above that little high. You're buying it? This is 4-hour tops and bottoms. Trying to do this quickly. Last time I ended up missing a trade because I was over here fooling around. I think I marked up Nzd 100 and that one hit like all the TPs as well. I don't know if I like this. Let me see. About 17 pips. think this is better over here now. Yeah, that one's better. So breaking that right there. Couple of targets there. I would also pay attention around there. 24, 54, 70, 84. To the downside, let's see. Probably cover these wicks because this thing has clean price action down here. About 39 pips to the downside, and if we break that here, put a target down here. Alright, so there's your setup. 39 pips there, 57 or 75. I would wait for a candle break and closure above or below. Oh, fuck. Copy that. Sending that out to the chat. Sending it out to Telegram. All right. Oh, look at this. 1.5 minutes and it's pulling back. Kind of like it. I kind of like it, but oh, this is going to be a little risky. This is exactly where I wanted it. It's a 20 pip risk. About to calculate my lot size here. I use the Stenu app to calculate lot size. So about 20 pip risk. Okay, 20 pip risk, 35 there for the first one. This could come down here. Got about a minute left. Got about a minute left, guys. Oh, come on, baby. Don't go all the way up. 44 seconds. 40 seconds. What's gold doing? Oh, gold wants a break to the downside, too. That nasty rejection a little while ago. About 25 seconds left here. About a 20 pip risk. Looks like I might be taking this, guys. Let's wait for this candle to close. Got about 10 seconds here. Oh, don't do that. Don't push me out. It's about 23, 25 pips. 23. I'm going to go ahead and take this, guys. Taking the sell, taking the sell, taking the sell on GJ. Taking the sell on GJ. Oh, fuck, come on. Alright. And I'm putting my stops above the previous wick. Okay. Adjusting my stops here. All right. So we'll measure our first TP level is going to be 23 pips. I think it was 23.6. Okay. So shooting for about 80 pips here. Go ahead and set the alert. Toss it down. TP1 hit. All right, we are in an active trade, guys. About 4 pips in profit here on GJ. I did take a sell here on GJ. Okay, we are in about 5 pips profit. It is officially London Open. So now we wait. Now we wait. Patience. All right, we are in a little bit of profit here. I don't see your Telegram link, bro. Yeah, if you just click on the link in the description, it's like the link tree, and it is like the 4th link on there. It's on the description, and I mean it's everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, if you click on the link tree, it's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th link down. Lord Banks FX free Telegram. Link tree. I'll tell you what I'll write out right here the that's the link right there. All right, so if you're just joining us, we are in an active trade here on GJ. We did take a sell on GJ, and we are in about 4 or 5 pips profit. It currently is 9 a.m. in London. Banks are opening up, and let's see this price fall. Let's melt, GJ. Let's melt. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so 159.77. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be real nice. This, okay. Cool. Nice. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We up about 10 pips. We are up about 10 pips. Let's go, baby. Come on, hit the TP1, baby. Best way to calculate lot size, use the app Stinu is the best way. STINU, Stinu app. Come on, GJ. Nzd Usd. I sent out the setup. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, look at me, yeah. This was a setup. Look at hit TP1 already and still melting. If you took Nzd USD, you made profits. I mean, I didn't take it, but I did the setup. Can I still take credit for that win if I didn't take it, but I did the setup? For anybody that did take it, congrats to you guys. Can you pronounce again? Stinu, S-T-I-N. You know what? I'll just put it right here, dude. The app is called Stinu, like that. That's your risk calculator app / lot size app. It'll tell you what lot sizes to use. You put your account balance, then you put your risk amount, like in how many pips you're risking, and then you put the percentage of the risk you want to take, and then you select the pair, like the pair you're trading, and then it'll tell you what lot size to use. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that, GJ. Push back down, push back down. Man, this thing's gonna play games, watch. Yeah, like it came and couldn't create a lower low. There's this little level of resistance here. Still have faith though. Patience, patience. I still think overall it's coming down. Oh, come on now. Come on, baby. Push down. So we're down about 4 pips right now. Got about 6.5 minutes left on this candle. Come on, baby. I am in an active sell, guys. I'm in an active sell on GJ. I'm in an active sell on GJ. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. You gotta be okay with the drawdown, guys. Like if you're right here in this 3 pip drawdown and your account is about to be blown, then you risked way too much. Like you have to allow for at least the stop loss I'm giving you, which this one was 23 pips. Okay, so you need to calculate, you know, depending on your account. There's no reason why it should be in 4 or 5 pip drawdown with the 23 pip stop loss and you're you know, scared that your account's gonna get blown. Like if you did that, you completely you did one of those Lambo lots, and you shouldn't have. You know, even at the stop loss, even if it comes up here, like for me, it's only 1%. It's only 1%. If the 5-minute close I buy, if it closed below, it is not valid anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. 5-minute on what? CAD JPY? Correct. If the stop loss hits, like your risk percentage, that's something that's on you guys. Like I can't tell you how much to risk, right? I'm gonna tell you, like for the most part, anyone will risk 1 to 3%. Anywhere from 1 to 3% that you're pretty much in the safe area. But like I will say, I have setups where I'm like, oh, like I'll risk 5%. Like I've even risked 10%, but that's on trading my own account, trading like I'm okay with that risk because of the setup. Like I may be scaling in a position, I may already have profit and risking that additional profit. Like there's so many different things, man. So, you know, like I can't tell you how much percentage wise to risk, but I will say the majority rule of thumb is 1 to 3%. I'm only risking 1% on this trade. It's not anything for me to worry about. Where's your location? I'm in Texas, bro. What about you? Where are you guys from? Let me know where you guys are from. Where's everybody joining us from today? Usually I get people from South Africa, from London, from the UK, Malaysia, Germany, Canada. That's what's up. Nice. DC4L, hell yeah. Dallas Cowboys for life, baby. Argentina, now in Paraguay. Nice. South Africa was good. Canada, Austria, Daytona Beach. I went to Daytona Beach for a wedding. Botswana, damn, Botswana, Turkey, South Africa. I'm a big Cowboys fan, bro. Me too, bro. I was born in Dallas, bro. Like all I know is Cowboys, like through and through. Like UK, Santa Cruz, California, it was good. Australia, nice. I really want to. That's one of my countries I haven't been to is Australia, and I really want to go. That's awesome, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, I was born and like I lived through the 90s, the Cowboys in the 90s, you know, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin. And my dad was a huge fan. He was a huge fan before I was born. And like, you know, all I knew growing up was like, I'm Dallas fan for everything. So I'm a Cowboys fan, a Mavericks fan, a Dallas Stars fan, and a Texas Rangers fan. All of that is a sports teams in Dallas. So Cali, what's good? Little Rock. I would be broke if I went to Texas with all the Cowboys gear I would want. Yeah, bro, I have quite the collection of jerseys. I've been trying to find back in the 90s. I don't know if you guys remember like Jimmy Johnson. You know, you guys probably remember the iconic "How About Them Cowboys" like meme and like video, and they made it into like GIFs and stuff. Like, anyways, he has a puffy windbreaker type of jacket, Cowboys like puffy jacket. And when I was a kid, I used to have one that my parents had got me. Like, I mean, this was in the 90s. I want to say it was like 95 or 96 or something like that. And one year they got me one of those jackets for Christmas. And like, I love that jacket. And I keep trying to find one now as an adult because I don't have it. Obviously, I don't have that jacket anymore. But like an original, like vintage style, like old school puffy jacket. And they have like some throwback vintage puffy ones like that, but they're new, like they made them recently, like they're not from the 90s. And the difference is that the material they use and the design of the cut of the way the jacket was is just no comparison like to how it was back in the 90s. And I've like searched all kind of like websites online and like all kinds of places, like memorabilia places and stuff, and I've found the jacket before, but I haven't found like my size. Like it's always like large or medium and stuff, and I'm a 2X. So like, dude, I would pay a pretty penny for that. Because I remember like seeing one. It was an extra large, and it was like they were selling it for like $3,500, and I was super close in getting it, but I was like, man, I'm gonna get it and it's not gonna fit me. Like I'm too big for that. But yeah, I would love one of those jackets. That's awesome, man. From Zimbabwe, new at the channel. Well, welcome. When Aikman was drafted is when I started following the boys. Been a huge fan ever since. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, man. That's like that year. Well, that was when Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys. Well, the year after that, right? 90 is when, because 89 is when Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys, and I think the 90 draft was when he drafted Aikman. Hello there, Jonathan. What's good? Yeah, that jacket sounds awesome. Yeah, dude, it's like nobody has that. Like nobody, like you won't see that anywhere. Like seeing that jacket in person is very nostalgic for me, you know. Come on, GJ, we're down 9 pips, guys. Down 9 pips. If we break back into this range and close in here, I may consider reducing my risk. Because remember, the whole game plan here is, for me, and I've said this multiple times, whenever I have a stop and I've entered a trade, I already mentally write off that amount. Like if I hit stop loss and I'm gonna lose $1,000, in my mind, when I enter the trade, it costs me $1,000. So for me, $1,000 is already written off. So if I reduce my risk by the price management or price action, and I close like half of the trade here, if it hits stop, not the full 1,000 is gonna be gone, right? Because I already closed portion. So basically I end up saving, like I end up losing small, right? So when you're trading, you want to think about that. Like the things that you want to do is either break even, win small, win big, or lose small, or not take a trade, right? So like those are the kind of outcomes you want. You don't ever want to lose big. And if you have an opportunity to read the price action and reduce your risk and lose less than originally like you thought, that's always a good play, right? You have an account with the prop firm or your own account? It's my own account, bro. I've done challenges in the past, but like for you guys, like I've done them to show you guys and make videos and breakdowns and stuff, and how to pass challenges. And I even had we did with my like my original Discord group that like from like a year ago, we did where everybody bought a challenge and we passed it together. I hit our goal in 3 days. It was we had to make 10%, and I hit it in 3 days. It was funny because you have to have like a minimum of like 10 trading days or something. So the other days we would just like enter a 0.01 to count as a trade because we had already hit our goal. So we're down about 5 pips right now. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Lord Banks FX. I live trade Forex, commodities, and indices Tuesday through Thursday, 1 a.m. Central to 4 a.m. Central London session. And we are currently in an active trade. If you are looking to jump in, you would be entering at a better price than I am because I'm currently down 3 pips. So yeah, more than welcome to enter. My stops are above this previous candle wick around 160.813. Remember, when you're putting your stops, it's important to focus on the candles and where the stop is located and not the price, and because brokers vary in price, you know, ever so slightly, and make sure you're accounting for your spreads. Some brokers may have a large spread amount, and that could cause, if it gets close to the stop, you know, to stop you out, and I don't want you to get stopped out early. Your chart colors are awesome. Had to change mine now. It's great on the eyes, I find. Yeah, you guys chose them. TikTok and YouTube, my last live last week, because I forgot what I had. I think I had black and gold, and TikTok said these are better to see. So So yeah, thank the community, thank the fam for that, because they chose the colors. Hello people, gold, can you explain your take profits? First is 101 and then the others. Yeah, so essentially at TP1 I will then move my stop loss to break even, and you can either do that and then leave it running, or at take profit 1 you can close your whole trade, or you can close half, or you can close 80%, or whatever you want to do. You just got to take some kind of action, and the bare minimum should be moving your stop loss to break even. Now if it hits take profit 1 and comes back and closes us out at break even, that's fine. We didn't win, we didn't lose, but we had the opportunity to take our money. Now depending on how risky you want to be. Now if I hadn't had a win all week and I've just been breaking even and I want to like withdraw, I would probably take 80% or take 50% and then leave a runner and adjust my stop loss to break even. Now if you leave runners or you leave your trade going and you have your stop loss to break even, the take profit 2 and take profit 3 are just potential levels where you should also take more action, whether taking more profits off the table, moving your stop loss into profit, or closing out completely. They're just different levels of potential probability. But the way you should read this is I'm fairly confident that TP1 will get hit, but my confidence level from TP1 to TP2 is less than TP1 hitting. And then my confidence level from TP2 to TP3 is much less than TP1 to TP3. Does that make sense? Like as you go, the probability is less and less. Okay. Now, yeah, I've had trades they hit all TPs, but I've also had trades where they just go to TP1 and then reversed. Right. Our job as traders is just to react to price. So I'm only putting levels where potential price will be reacting. Hopefully that makes sense. So about down about 2 pips right now. What time does the live start? It starts at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know what time zone you are in, so you'll have to look that up on Google to see what that time is in your time. But essentially, I like to start like an hour before pre-London. If that makes sense. Because my strategy is based on volume during a breakout, like breaking out with volume either during pre-market open or during market open. Right now it is 3:24 a.m. We got about 30 minutes left on the stream. It is London session right now during the open, so hoping I get this last little push here to get us to at least TP1, secure a bag, and we can leave runners and let them run. But it looks like it wants to be playing around here, man. There's a lot of volatility coming into the market. You see that thing jumping around? I don't like that because sometimes it jumps up, it hits the stop, and then jumps down. It's annoying. Come on, baby, push down, push down. Oh, okay, bro, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. 4 a.m. here. You're probably East Coast. It's 3:25 here, so East Coast is 4:25. If you're West Coast, you're right now 1:25, 1:26 now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Sometimes you got a sweet talker, you know? But like, it's okay, baby. You can drop. You can drop. Just melt. Just melt. Nobody's gonna judge you. Just melt. Go straight to TP1. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland, Ohio? That's cool, man. I actually, I spent about 4 months in Cleveland. Back in 2014 or something. I was I had a client up there. 427. Yeah. Yeah, Cleveland is Eastern. Yeah, it was crazy. I had leased out a loft in downtown Cleveland by by the, what is it called? I think it's like the Play Square something or something like that. The little downtown area. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Down about 6 pips right now. 8 pips. Yeah, come on, baby. Push down, push down, push down. What is gold doing? Look at gold just playing around in this zone. Bouncing and bouncing off of this shit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What is that? Sheesh. Sheesh. Come on, baby. Melt. Melt, baby. Melt. 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 Guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks. I live trade Forex, commodities, and indices Tuesday through Thursday, 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are currently in an active trade in a sell on GJ, currently down about 5 pips. So if you're interested in jumping in, you could totally jump in right now and be at a better price entry than me. Because I'm currently down about 5 pips. Nobody will judge you. Yeah, man, I'm just, sometimes you gotta convince it to go your way. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's 3:30. We got about 30 minutes left here on the stream. I just want to hit TP1 for the fam. One time it for the fam. The fam is hungry. They're trying to get paid.
Hello, motherfucker.
Trying to get paid. Let me get the fam fed, and then adjust my stop loss to break even, and then do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Oh. Damn, we're at 735 subscribers. What were we at earlier? Like 7 something, think it was like 715 or something. We got like 20 subscribers on YouTube. I wonder if I got any new subscribers on TikTok. Today TikTok's been slow, been a little quiet. They usually go crazy on TikTok, man. Yo, if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you add me. Lord Banks FX, same way it's spelled on TikTok and on YouTube. Lord Banks FX, Banks with the Z, FX. I wanted to make a Instagram story showing all the people the profits we're making. Yeah, guys, so if you're interested in a one-on-one session with me, the links, I have uploaded them into the link tree, so you can book either a 1 hour or 30-minute. I only have 12 spots available for the next 90 days. VIP, you get member pricing, so just keep that in mind. Make sure you use the promo code. The promo code is in the VIP Telegram. If you're not in the VIP, the rate is $1,500 for the hour and $750 for 30 minutes. You know, it's like some of the things I do here on the live, like I mean, I don't hold anything back and I'm pretty transparent. I answer your questions and stuff, but the thing about the one-on-one is going to be specifically tailored to you, right? Here I go over hypotheticals and things that could be happening that many of you can relate to, but the benefit for the one-on-one is going to be specific to you, and I want you to leave with an action plan of things that you can do to dramatically improve your current like status in trading, right? Whether you're not consistent, or you can make profits, or you're giving money back to the market, or you're over risking, or you know your analysis is not good, or you're not confident in that, like, you know, all of those things. Like, trust me guys, I've been through anything that you've probably come across. I've been through it probably 10 times, you know. So just kind of my way to be able to help you guys in that aspect while I'm getting my course released. Also the course wait list is on the link as well. But you know, I just say that because I've had a lot of people asking me about, oh, do you mentor or do you do one-on-ones and stuff, and asking for that. And so you asked, so you shall receive. We are in profit, baby, about 5 pips in profit, 6 pips in profit. She is coming down to Funky Town. Let's go, baby, let's go. 7 pips, 7 pips, 7 pips. Ooh, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. 7 pips. About 8 pips in profit. Ooh. Time to drop GJ, baby, let's go. Gordana says, damn, that's expensive. How much can you learn in an hour? Trust me, quite a bit. And I mean, the price is relative to the value of my time. I mean, I'm sacrificing an hour of my time where I can easily make a few $1,000s. So $1,500 sounded pretty reasonable to me. You know, I'm sacrificing, you know, the other couple of thousand that I could make with that time to help you make more thousands. So I mean, yeah, I just put numbers together based on what I do with my other ventures, and my hourly rate is about $1,500 on the low end, to be honest. So if I'm gonna spend an hour of my time, you know, obviously, you know, you guys are here in the lives and stuff. You can always ask questions in here. And I mean, it's not guaranteed I'll get to all the questions because, I mean, there's a lot of you guys. But if you like what you hear here and you gain any kind of value here, just imagine when all my attention and focus is on you and your situation. So what can you learn in an hour? Quite a bit. I used to, like a year ago, I used to do the one-on-ones for free. And I realized doing that, people don't really respect your time. I had a lot of people that like would sign up for a one-on-one and then like not show up or not even cancel or reschedule or anything. And you know, I got a lot of things going on in my life. You know, I make the time to do these things for you guys. So, you know, for me, I think knowing that you paid for it kind of solidifies your commitment to, you know, your trading journey. It makes me feel like, okay, this person is serious, you know. So I want to work with serious people. Here we go, baby. Let's hit TP1. Let's hit TP1. Business is time though, right? Yeah. GJ's dropping. Ferris says, how do you set alerts on your lines? You set it so that it has to close first before it rings. You can do either one. You have the capability there. King Talks Banks is worth it if you want to take this serious. Banks is worth all of that. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, fellas. I appreciate it. These guys have been riding with me for a minute. They know what it's like. Ups and downs, wins and losses. Doesn't matter. We learn. If like, even if we take an L, it's a lesson, and we get better from the. If you're looking to do the alerts, guys, on any line in here, you just, you know, right click it and add. It'll say add. It says edit obviously here because it's this, but you'll have this type of menu come up. Crossing, you can put crossing up or down, lesson, moving up, whatever. Bar close is if you want it to close only once. If you just want it to be crossing per minute or per bar, there's so many different options you can choose in there. But I want to close that out because I want to look at this. The last thing I want is this to come so close and wick out right there. See how close we were. We were 4 pips away from TP1. Right now we're about 12 pips away. Yeah, about 11 pips in profit. We're still in it. We're still holding. It is about 3:39, so good time. It always comes right at the end, right? It's either really early or really late. But this is what trading is. You see how everything we did was methodical, structured, patient. Like, trading is not, oh, jump in this and jump in that, and oh, we're missing this and we're missing that. Like, you know, we saw these things happening and we're like, dang, that would have been a good opportunity. And we saw the gold happening. We still kept our focus, kept our mind, kept our cool. You know, we don't let the market bully us. We have a setup and we're looking for something specific. The market ain't got it that day. It doesn't have it that day. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna, you know, it is what it is. We're up about 16 pips on this. Love your channel. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you guys are gaining any kind of value out of this live, or you know, you've made some profits with me, man, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I go live. You know, I'm doing this for you guys. You know, I don't need to do these lives on London session with you guys. I enjoy doing it with you guys. I have my VIP group I could be doing this with, solely with them, but you know, I like to share this with as many people that need the help, because I know when I was there, I wish someone would do the things that I'm doing. Nowadays, you just come across a bunch of people that want to show off fancy cars and stacks of money. Come on, baby. Hit TP1, baby. Come on, baby. Hit TP1. Hit TP1. Oh, so close. Come on, baby. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go. We're at 22 pips. 1 pip away, baby. Hit it. There we go. There we go. There we go. TP1 hit, baby, and she is melting. She is melting. Make sure you're putting your stop losses at break even. Take partials, close out if you want. Do what you do, but take some kind of action. You shouldn't be risking any more on this trade. This trade was a win. We are winners today, baby. We are winners today. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who won with me today? Who's making money with me today? Huh? Who's making money with me today? Live, baby. All live. TikTok, YouTube. Who's making money with me today? TP1. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. 10K a day keeps the doctor away. No, it's 10K a day keeps the 9 to 5 away, baby. Love it. Love it. Yes, sir. All live, baby. All live. TikTok, YouTube. Everybody making money with me today. W. Yes. Smiling now. 10K a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Let's get it, baby. I'm glad you guys stuck it out. I'm glad you guys had patience and took that win with me. That is what real trading is. Not that other fucking foo-foo bullshit. Whatever the fuck. I've seen so many weird things that, you know, the internet is a weird place. But we win in the night. We win in the night. Trying to add this to my highlights. Live sessions. Live London session. keeps these lives going, man. So helpful, especially with the psychology speak. Yeah, man. I do what I can, man. I'm here for it. Like you realize, like you begin to realize trading is not like what you thought it was, you know, because look everything we did and we looked at just to wait for this one specific moment, and to be able to pick this little moment, this little speck in time, this little range out of the whole thing. That it's a difficult thing only because people make it difficult. Like people are impatient. People want things now, instant gratification, on demand. Like they just want to look at the market and jump into a buy or sell right away. Like how many times do I come on the live and there's like tons of people already buying? Are we buying? Are we gonna buy? Or are we gonna sell? Are you buying or are we selling? And it's like, dude, calm down, take a breath. Like let the trade play out for you. Like there's no rush here. Opportunities will come every day. Every day the market comes and gives us an opportunity. Now, whether we decide to take it or not, that's on us. But, you know, we can't overcomplicate it, right? We got to keep it simple. Cool Breeze, I'm glad you're back. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Who won on TikTok? Let's see. Winners, 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 winners. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. I love it. I love to see the fam winning. When will we get swing trades again? When the market gives it to us, bro. Like I have my price alerts set. I'm just waiting for that to alert and then I'll send it out. like, I'm not gonna send anything out beforehand. Like, I'm a patient guy. I'm about trading high probabilities. Like, my win rate is fucking awesome, like, because I do that, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say I never take losses, because yeah, we'll take an L, but trust me, my wins outweigh my L's any day. That was a win right there. You see how it's pumping up here, and it could just pump up a little bit and then continue to fall. You know, we never know like how far it will go. Like, the whole goal here is, remember, to catch 10, 15, 20 pips, which at TP1 we did, right? We caught that. So for us, we took a win there at 23 pips. She was looking lovely. Just pulling back a bit now. That's why I tell you guys, TP1, look how accurate this is. Look where it's creating the level of support on the TP1 level. Like, literally, like, on that level. That's crazy, right? Appreciate it. Normal work time. We'll see you for the next live. Yes, sir. We'll see you. Thanks so much, LB. You're welcome. You're welcome. How does gold look? Shit, I don't even know. It's pushing up. Still in the range. Yeah, man, you guys, that's why I tell you, TP1, either move your stop loss to break even, take some partials, close out completely, do what you want to do, but do something. You know, whatever you do is up to you at that point. But if we hit TP1, there's no reason anyone should lose any money. You don't want to be able to take a piece of the market and then give it right back. That's not how this works. You have to stay focused on, you got to feed you. You know what I'm saying? So don't let it put you in a position where you're giving that money back. Okay. Like right there, I mean, it's close to stopping me out at break even here. But I'm still in it, still playing it. Still playing it. What happened here? Yeah, guys, yeah, I'm excited that you guys were able to catch that profit with me. So if you're part of my VIP, I'm going to be sending out a link for our Zoom live. I'm going to do a New York session. We're going to trade US 30 on the 1 minute scalp, so y'all be ready. I will start that at let's see, 4, 5, 6, like in 2.5 hours. I'm just gonna go to the gym and get a quick like hour workout in, and then come back, knock out these charts for New York, catch another bag, and yeah, you know, we'll keep it rocking and rolling. Keep it rocking and rolling. Is it going to be recorded? I don't think so. For the, well, you have to be in the VIP to get it. I don't think I'm going to be recording them though. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's because like I gotta see if I have enough space and how much space it'll take. Because it's 3 hours, bro. Three hours. And you know what? I'm gonna look at my. I think I have a limit on my Zoom thing. I don't know. I'm gonna do a live though, for New York. So we'll see how we can work that out. I'm in the VIP on Telegram. Should I get extra access on the Discord? Now the Discord thing, the chat thing is messed up right now. That's why I opened up. If you notice in the VIP Telegram, you can comment on the posts. So if you have questions or anything like that, you can comment on there. but I mean during the live, like you'll be able to, you know, chat with me back and forth. So just watching GJ still. Got about 10 minutes left on this live. Yeah, I saw that. Cheers, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, so I'll stay on here till 4. I'm just watching GJ right now. It's pulling back up. It's still about 8 pips in profit. So, you know, if you just put your stops at break even, it hasn't stopped us out. It's just pulling up right now. You know, this could totally still completely melt, right? Gold is breaking. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna jump into a gold trade just because I already took GJ. Like I'm not gonna get greedy. I'll take that win for GJ, and then I'll come back for New York session. You know, you gotta thank the market for what it gives you, and come back and do it again, right? So this was definitely a nice win for us. Great analysis, great patience, even with the little choppiness of the wicks. You know, we were able to stay focused and take a nice trade there. Yeah, and I'm still in the swings on GJ, which, I mean, it's floating about 220 pips in profit right now. So really that's why I really would like this to keep melting, because it would follow along my swing trade, and this one is at a higher lot size because the risk is a lot smaller, right? My swing trade, it was like 170 pip risk, and this is a 23, so the lot size is going to be like a lot different. Yeah, but we got about 7 minutes left here on the live. Where are you from, Lord? I'm from Texas. Yeah, the gold chart, I shared it in the chat, and I shared it in the free Telegram, but it's right here. And you see, this is what gold does. It loves to mess with you guys. People thought it was breaking, get in way too early, candle didn't close, and boom. That right there is a 20-30 pip range. So you got in here, you're about a 30 pip stop loss, or you're 30 pip drawdown right now. You know, that's why you got to be patient. But yeah, I mean, I'm not jumping into this at all, like, because I already took my trade. Yeah, I am from Texas. The Telegram, guys, you can find it on this link right here, Linktree Lord Banks FX, and it's like the 5th link down. It says literally free Telegram. So honestly, I just think this was a break with this large candle of this level of support, and this could be a retest on a smaller time frame. You might see that a little better. Gold sucking in the suckers. Yeah. You know, I like I said, I think gold has tested highs and may need to be testing lows. Even with this, I mean, look at, just if I zoom out, look at the trend, right? Like, I mean, here was this area and it's pushed down. You know, unless like I said, we start breaking these market structures, I just feel like this was just a pullback for it to continue to the downside. You know, whenever another rule of thumb, guys, like when you're trading, like swing trading, really, the like instinct is gonna be to try to jump in at a what you may think a point of reversal, meaning like, oh, we're hitting, oh, here's a level of support, I'm going to start buying it because it's got to go up now. It's been going down, it's got to go up. First of all, the market doesn't have to do shit. Okay, and second of all, the market has way more liquidity and volume than what you can withstand in a stop loss. Okay, so the hardest setup to go for are reversals. You will more than likely find more success trading the trend as a continuation than as a reversal. Meaning, if it's been going down, look for sells and continue going down, even if you're looking at this level of support, because you're more susceptible to catch that on the continuation than you are to catch the reversal, just statistically, you know. that has been me for sure at times. Yeah, it's been all of us, bro. Like, I've been there too. Like, all the things I talk about, like, where do you think this information comes from? Like, nobody's feeding me this info. Like, all of this is because I've been through it, dude. Like, trust me, like, I've seen it all. Well, I'm not gonna say I've seen it all because I don't want to sound egotistical, but like, I'm a steady student of the market, and I won't claim to be, you know, a master or anything like that. I'm always going to be a student to the market, but as being a student to the market, when you experience enough time in the market, you begin to see a lot of things that you recognize, and then other people in the same field come to you and talk about the same things, and then you'll be like, oh, so this is something common, right? This is something that everybody experiences and they see and stuff. And sometimes it takes another person talking about it in their perspective for it to click for you, you know. Sometimes you just got to hear it differently for it to, you know, because you can talk to yourself till you're blue in the face, but if you have no confidence in yourself and what you're doing, you're like, okay, it could be, but, or could it, right? You never know. But that's what I'm here for. It's like, I try to do these lives in a way where you see how I'm reacting and how I trade, how I treat things, how I think about things. Everything I'm doing, I'm walking you through my thought process. Because it's not just what I'm doing technically on the screen. Because remember, like, when we jumped into this trade and we were down 8 pips, like 10 pips, we were in drawdown. Some people might see that and be like, oh, close out and jump out or whatever. Like, I talk through my own trade management with you guys, what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, so you guys could understand, like, what you should be looking at and thinking about or becoming aware of within yourself, you know. Come on, baby, continue to melt, continue to melt. Let's see here. We got a question. Do you use higher time frames to identify swings, or does this not make much of a difference? Yeah, for sure. On swings, yeah, but I'm not. This is not a swing. This is not a swing strategy. This is a breakout strategy. And I, even then, with this, I still do top-down analysis. You know, I if you go back to look at my past lives, or even this one, if you go back to replay it, I started on the monthly. I go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour is where I identify the zones. I refine on the 1 hour. Then I identify the range on the 15 minute, and I set up the, you know, my markups on here and my targets, and then we wait. Like, but for swings, if you're swing trading, then you most definitely should be like my entry is going to be based on a 15-minute chart, right? Like, the candle closed on the 15 and then I entered. But if you're swing trading, then you should definitely be focused on a higher time frame. You know, I'd be doing analysis maybe like on the daily, and maybe finding entry on the 4 hour or 4 hour and 1 hour, like, you know, because you're looking for a bigger move. So it's 4 a.m. I really wanted to see this thing melt more, but it looks like it's just tapping out right there. Might come up and tap my break even here. Oh well, it's all good. It's part of one of the outcomes we want anyways, is either break even, small profit, large profit, or a small loss, or no trade at all. We were fortunate enough for it to hit TP1 though on this, so this might pull up just a bit and then fall, but I'm not gonna, you know, once my stop loss is at break even, I'm not gonna risk anymore. Like I wouldn't adjust my stop loss back over here to give it room to play. Like that's literally the most incorrect thing to do, because you're giving the market back opportunity to you know, to take your money. So, you know, that doesn't fly with me. Okay. Yep, there it goes. Stopped at break even. And I wouldn't either, like, I wouldn't re-enter into that, or I wouldn't like look for, you know, like, that was the trade, that was the trade. You should have taken your profit there at the TP1 where it closed 23 pips and been happy. If not, that's why I tell you, take action at TP1, because this one just came back, stopped out. So if you didn't close partials here, you just closed break even. If you took your whole trade here, congrats. If you just adjusted your stop loss and took partials here, you made a little bit of money. That's the whole point. All right. Anyways, guys, it's 4 a.m. That is my time. I am out of here tomorrow, same time, same place. We will be on a live for VIP if you're in by VIP. So be on the lookout for the link. I should be sending it out in about 2.5 hours. All right, guys. Much love, much love. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys tomorrow.